morning to all sports fans all over the world. Good morning to everybody, and welcome you to a new day and welcome you to a new edition of Talk Sports on Young Sports channel. I sincerely say happy new week to all football fans all over the world. Today is another day to talk sports, and you know how we normally do it. Please do it to share, comment, as well as subscribe to this channel, and also follow on Facebook. Today we'll be talking about weekend matches, how it goes, and how the wins and the losses of the weekend. I'm majorly be discussing about Chelsea match yesterday, and before we go into that I would like to say thanks to all fans, thanks to everybody for your support, for everything. Today I will also say goodbye to Hakim Ziyech for a successful move to Galatasaray, and also a smooth move for him. I think is a loan transfer deal, and I think there's a buy clause at the end of the contract. So yesterday match was a silly one. It was very very good. I enjoy watching the match anyway. I will not lie to anybody. I enjoy the game very very well. But I think there's many things needed in that Chelsea team. Not only playing very well is the issue. Not only doing more possession is the issue, but how do we break a hard defense? How do you break through a hard defense? That is the question yesterday, and it affected Chelsea very very much yesterday, breaking into West Ham team, trying to create that clean opportunity when a team is playing very very defensive. How do we tackle that issue? That is the problem right now. And considering the fact that we lack a firepower in that team, we have only Jackson doing the whole work in that front line. Thank God for the stand up Raheem Sterling yesterday. He was the only person driving forward, try to create something out of the game. I think yesterday I saw the original Raheem Sterling. The Raheem Sterling I saw in Liverpool, the Raheem Sterling I saw in Manchester City. He was doing it, trying to carry the opponent, try to dribble, try to create something within that attacking line. I think it was good yesterday. The Chelsea departmental play was not so bad. It was not so bad. Only that, some certain errors from, the defense, cost us that, huge loss. But it wasn't bad. If there's no error, there will be no goal. So that is the case. So from the goalkeeping department, I think Sanchez didn't do really bad in that game, because he did some excellent saves in that game. There's the one he saved from the 18-yard box, and he saved two 18-yard box shots. Even that one scored by Anthony, he still touched the ball, but the touch was not strong enough to push it away from the goal, and he didn't do badly yesterday. But I'd say the defense line was the only shaky position yesterday. I think they need to stand up on that defense. They stand up on that defense, and considering the game plan from the West Ham United, it didn't give that our defense that that sensitivity that something we're going to happen with them, and we give our defense that relaxation that they have the possession of the ball, and there's no need panicking. Why they have pointed out a top nine, which is Anthony, to keep that defense line distracting, while they keep defending and hoping the counter attack will come for them to strike, and that is their game plan. And the game plan went on well. And they planned that game at the second half majorly because from the first half they come like mass attack, mass defense. But in that second half, after that red card, I said that Chelsea is going to suffer this match. After that red card, that is when I know that Chelsea has lost the game. Why? Because I know Chelsea don't have that creator, that person that can run through the defense, take that risk, and dribble them and create that chances. And secondly, Chelsea don't have a midfielder that can shoot from afar. Those are the things that is lacking in Chelsea's squad. Yes, Raheem Sterling was doing it, but he's doing it through the wings, and he runs through the wings and try to cross the ball to the to 18-yard box, and that's what he was doing yesterday. Had it been we have somebody that can drive in through that center of the midfield, then we can be able to have a lot of penalties yesterday, even though we lost a penalty and cost a penalty. So the whole game yesterday was boring because Chelsea didn't have that, that instinct of experience to attack from afar or to create through the 18-yard box. Well, that is football for you. That is football for you. But the only thing that amazed me yesterday majorly is, the likes of Kolo Gallagher and Enzo Fernandez. I think their partnership in that midfield is okay for me. Their partnership is okay for me. I think they try to move ball faster than when Caicedo came in. Caicedo came in, he was shaking like, I don't even understand. Caicedo was shaking as if he's not a professional, as if he's just an academy player. Oh, come on. I don't know, you are shaking because the fans are cheering you up, clapping for you because he came in. If you do this kind of mistake one or two times, the fans will start booing you, and you know how it will be. So I think Moses Caicedo needs to step up his game. He needs to stand up and know that yes, this is a big shoe and he's here for a big business, not a child's play. I think Moses Caicedo was unable to move that ball very fast. Now that urgency is not there in that Chelsea midfield. I think the only person that moves ball quicker is Enzo Fernandez, and when Gallagher was there, Gallagher also does it faster. I think what Moses Caicedo needs to do yesterday was to move that ball quicker and quicker and quicker. But he relaxed. I feel that maybe nothing happened. I think that confidence is not okay. That confidence is not okay for me. And that was, something, he almost cost us a goal even before he caused that penalty. The goal that Sanchez saved with his leg. Within the 18-yard box, you are doing just a short pass. Why not give the back pass direct to goalkeeper? And you are seeing an opponent in between you and your teammate. You are trying to give your teammate a ball. What did the opponent do? He ran through the ball and tried to make his way towards the 18-yard box. What happened yesterday was, he showed us that there's many things we need to do apart from having possession of the ball. Chelsea team and Chelsea players are fit. They can run, they can, dribble, they can do many things in the pitch. But there's more things they need to do apart from having possession of the ball. Number one is having their appropriate game plan. They keep on attacking and attacking and attacking, but in that final third, there's no creativity. There's no creativity within that middle. Within that, the only creativity comes from the wings. Chilwell has a creative chances. Raheem Sterling also have a creative chances, but they are not making use of it because the crossing are even coming far away. Instead of dropping the crossing in the 18-yard box, you see the crossing leaving the 18-yard box, which is not effective in the team. So I think they need to have a plan. I think Jackson is not a good header. He's good on his legs, Jackson is always good on his legs. I think that's what they need to consider. Crossing the ball over his head will be a waste because throughout that yes, I think he only got one nod. He only got one nod from my own personal calculations. He only got one nod out of all the crossings that be wiping in. Although the crossings are not even coming the way it's supposed to be. Well, that is that about that. I think the loss need to teach Chelsea a lesson. Need to teach Chelsea a lesson. And coming from the attacking side, I think uh, when Chukwuemeka was down, I think the whole attacking sense collapsed because the game was planned within that squad. Chukwuemeka was a vital part of that team. He was a vital part of that team. He keeps pushing and he keeps attacking, and that's why you see him getting a goal. You see him getting a goal with a brilliant move from him. I think he's done well in that team. And in absence of Nkuku and Chukwuemeka, it will be very, very hard for Chelsea to stand up. I think Chelsea need another, attacking midfielder, a central attacking midfielder to support Jackson. Or if at all, they can buy a striker and play two attackers at the same time. That is 4-4-2 or something like that, or 3-5-2, something of that nature, so that the attacking sense will be okay. The attacking sense will be okay. I think the whole team wasn't that bad, only that ability to break through that defense was very difficult for them. I don't know. Enzo cannot play shot from outside the 18-yard box. When you reach the 18-yard box, you start throwing pass, trying to flip the ball over the defense, which is very difficult. The only thing they could have done is to start firing shots outside the 18-yard box so that maybe a rebound from the goalkeeper or a rebound from or a deflection can result to a goal. And that was what Chelsea was lacking yesterday. Chelsea was lacking something like this yesterday. When that red card came, I know that Chelsea teams are inexperienced. Their experience is not enough to break into West Ham team. And that is exactly what happened. Fans were shouting at me saying that when I said that Chelsea will suffer this game after that red card, everybody was shouting at me saying that no, Chelsea will win this game now that Chelsea has done Ojoro to succeed. See how it panned out. It wasn't easy because I know we don't have that kind of Eden Hazard. We don't have that kind of players that can shoot from far. We don't have that kind of Frank Lampard in that midfield that can shoot from far to destroy that goalkeeper from in that goalpost. But that is exactly what happened. We lack that kind of issue in that team. But that is that. By the way, it's just the beginning of the season. I think the team will sit up and see if they can correct some errors. And I want to say kudos to every team that wants their match this weekend. May God continue to strengthen everybody. And also, Manchester United, you guys need to sit up because you guys didn't even play anything this weekend. No, didn't play anything this weekend. So I'm not trying to destroy your team, but I'm a fan of good football. Try to play well. Do your best. Try to keep your midfield intact, and your attack should be informed because you cannot say that this person is injured and that's why you are not doing well. Please, a team is a team. Even if you use your academy players to play a match, that is your team. The academy team is not a Tottenham academy, it's a Manchester United academy. And once you use them, you don't have excuse for a bad result. And Manchester United as a whole against Tottenham was 0. They played 0 and they lost 0. So that is that about that. Barcelona teams, you guys should sit up. Things are happening, and I think many teams are not doing well this beginning of the season, but I think they will fix their problems as soon as possible. Thank you very much for watching, and let's have an interaction and see. I want to see your vision and see your thought about this Chelsea game and Manchester United game. Let's have an interaction. I want to know what you think about these two games this weekend. Have a nice day, and I'm waiting to see what you think about that. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Bye.